Hey everybody, your friend is here, and let me tell you something. Have you ever noticed how some martial artists just totally freeze up when it's time to actually fight? Like you see these guys doing crazy spinning kicks and breaking boards in the dojo, but put them in a real scrap and they crumble. It's almost like they were trained to fight ghosts, not actual people. We're going to break down why that is. It's a complex issue with several reasons behind it. This is a big one. Think about it, man. You can practice a perfect jab 1,000,000 times on a heavy bag, but the second you've got a real dude in front of you, bobbing, weaving, throwing punches back at you, it's a whole new ball game. The same goes for grappling or any martial art, really. You need to know the difference between looking good in a controlled environment versus being able to handle yourself when things get chaotic. Don't get me wrong, I respect tradition. But let's be real, some of these old school forms, the katas, they're beautiful to watch, but do they really prepare you for a street fight? I mean, when was the last time you saw a dude throw a spinning hook kick in a bar fight? These forms can be great for discipline and coordination, but they need to be a starting point, not the whole damn journey. This is where the separation happens, man. Drills are essential, don't get me wrong. You gotta learn the fundamentals. But if you're not sparring, if you're not putting yourself in situations where you have to react to an unpredictable opponent, you're missing a huge piece of the puzzle. It's like learning to swim without ever getting in the water. Here's the thing, man, a lot of schools, they don't want to push their students too hard. They're afraid of people getting hurt or scared off. But the truth is, you need to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You need to know what it feels like to get hit, to get taken down, to be put in a bad position. That's how you develop timing, resilience, and that I'm not backing down mentality. Look, I hate to say it, but there's a lot of BS in the martial arts world. You've got these instructors claiming they can teach you to be a ninja assassin or some other ridiculous crap. They exaggerate their skills, their lineage, everything. It's all about selling that fantasy, man. And the saddest part, people fall for it. This one really grinds my gears. You've got these places popping up everywhere, handing out belts like participation trophies. They're more interested in your money than your actual skill. And the worst part, they create this false sense of confidence. People think they're badasses because they got a black belt, but they've never been in a real fight in their life. Everybody wants to be connected to a legend, right? Well, there are some shady characters out there who will invent entire backstories, claiming to have trained with Bruce Lee or some other famous master. They've got the fake certificates and everything. It's crazy, man. Always do your research. Don't be afraid to ask for credentials and verify them. Let's be real, folks. Martial arts can be incredibly effective, but they're not magic. You can't learn to dodge bullets or walk through walls. When you hear an instructor making these wild claims, run the other way. They're either delusional or trying to sell you something, probably both. Look, understanding the philosophy and history of your martial art is important, but at the end of the day, you need to be able to apply that knowledge in a real situation. Some schools get so caught up in the theory, in the ancient scrolls and secret techniques that they forget about the practical side of things. It's great to specialize in a particular style, but you can't be a one-trick pony. You need to have experience against different body types, different fighting styles. Get out of your comfort zone. Train with people who are better than you, who will challenge you. That's how you grow. This is the thing they don't tell you in martial arts movies. Real fights are messy, man. There's no script, no choreography. It's adrenaline, chaos, and bad intentions. You might get hit from behind, tackled by some dude twice your size. Technique is important, but so is your mindset, your toughness, your willingness to do whatever it takes to survive. So, when martial artists who haven't trained realistically or have been misled by their schools face real tests, the gaps in their skills become obvious. They're like fish out of water, man. They don't know how to adapt, how to improvise. Listen, if you're getting into martial arts, whether it's for self-defense, competition, or just personal growth, make sure your training is legit. If you want to be effective, make sure your training is honest, practical, and tested under pressure. Don't be afraid to ask questions, to spar hard, to push yourself beyond your limits. That's how you separate fantasy from reality.